For our second example, we're going to do something a little bit more complex, where say you're taking a 12-question multiple choice exam. The first two are true-false, and the rest have 4-letter options. How many ways can you answer all of the exam questions? So here, let's again bear in mind that like in our last example, we're not necessarily picking all of the best options. We're not looking for ways to get an A. A lot of these are going to be really awful, like picking all C's for multiple choice isn't a guaranteed way to win, but we're just taking every single possibility that we can get here, and we're counting it out. So, what we can do is think about our options for every single one of the questions. For our two multiple choice questions, or not multiple choice, excuse me, true false. Trying to get as much color as possible out of this pen before it dies on me, but here we've got our two true-false options. They can each either be true or false and nothing else. And then for the other 10, 7, 8, 9, and 10, where these are our multiple choice questions. As for our multiple choice questions, the ones we have there are A, B, C, D, or if you really want to be weird, I guess I could have made them W, X, Y, Z. But point is, they're 4-option multiple choice questions, and we've got 10 of them, so each of them gets 4 potential options. And if we want to get all 12 on the test, we multiply everything together, following the fundamental counting principle. So we can condense this just a little bit, make it a bit cleaner, and we would get 2 squared choices for the true-false questions, and 4 to the 10th for the multiple choice. This does point out a nice pattern that we can think of here, that when we're taking things with the fundamental counting principle, we don't just need to go every single option exhaustively. If there are nice patterns, we can bring them together and condense down a little bit and still work within the trappings of the fundamental counting principle, where instead of saying here, let's take every single question and enumerate all of our options in order with every single multiplication, we can just bring them together and say, here's our true-false options, here's our multiple choice options, multiply them. In this case, we're going to end up with quite a large number of possibilities here, where it's important to bear in mind that, again, many of these aren't really good options, but they are options, where here there will be 4,194,304 potential ways that you could answer that 12-question exam.